Hello, spooky followers. My name is Indigo Grimm, here with a brand new spooky review. I'm here to talk about a yokai this time. Yep, Japanese mythology or creature of Japanese lore. And this one's gonna be different. Well, more say. Mm, this actually is a version of what in the US called Slenderman, basically. But in a Japanese story, you know? Basically, you probably know what I'm talking about, right? If not, I'll try my best to say her name very right. Best I can. I'm here to talk about the one and only Hachishakusama, or the tall woman, 8 feet tall woman. And again, I knew I was going to butcher it. I am so sorry that I did. Oh boy. But many people call her the 8 feet tall woman. This woman is basically, well, tall. 8 feet with different versions. They all look the same, but mostly a tall woman with black hair, a top hat or friend brand hat, and a white dress, tall enough to, well, benches or trees, basically. But don't be fooled. If you're a small child, just say, how to say it? If you're a small child, just say she targets them, similar to Slenderman, basically. If you see her, a tall woman, big enough for a house, 8 feet. And if you hear her voice, her sound is called po, 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 po. That's her sound. If you hear that, just say you're you're fucked, because she only targets children, young children. This is why a lot of people think that her and Slenderman are alike, except key different here. Slenderman is, well, faceless, no hair, nothing. While the 8 feet tall yokai is a woman with a friend brand hat, a white dress, and everything. So yeah. Also, this is after being serious. The only way you could be released by this creature is get a monk. You have to be the monk has to be with you. Surround your with a salt ring. And whatever he says, do not open the door. No matter what he hears, say, or do. Do not. I repeat, do not open the door. Because if you do, just say she will take you for all eternity. We don't know what she does to the children. We just know that she takes them forever. If somehow you survived, you need to stay away from that area. Actually, I heard some tales you had to stay out of Japan because of this woman. And I can't exactly blame them either. The good thing is, this yokai only targets young children. And me people still tells the tale of this woman in the village. But, I am very curious about it. Especially taking children, young children. Many parents actually use this tale to warn their children from strangers. If I did my research right. Big time. But there's actually main war. There's actually anime about this yokai and games. My number one favorite is from Fatal Frame, the water maiden when you could actually fight this tall woman with a camera, no less. Seriously, the Fatal Frame series are fantastic. I've literally fed off multiple people fear from this game. And it's just, I'm hoping to make another one. Come on, make another one. Plus, if you think about it, Japanese horror games are more scarier than the US. In my own opinion here. But, like I said, this woman not be trifled with. Even though Fatal Frame is mostly by teenagers instead of young children. Unfortunately. Also, why do I feel like that her and Slenderman might be lovers? I mean, I don't. Uh, uh, I mean, mind the. I don't mind the ship. Okay, between them. I mean, come on. I don't mind the shipping, but they kind of looks kind of different, but they do the same thing. For example, they do technically are very tall people, for one, and they both hunt children. So yeah, I could see them together. Just this once. The only problem is the distance. I mean, Slenderman is in the US, she's from Japan. Ooh, well, actually, if I think about it, I think there's a million ways you could get that off soon. I mean, he could teleport everywhere in the game, so I could see it. I could see him going to Japan because of her. But who knows? Who else would want to ship them, these two creatures of the night together? If you do, please leave it down in the comments down below. I would love to hear what your opinions are. But back to this. The good thing is, this yokai is only affected only young children, not young adults or adults in general. But many people still warn younger children to be careful, especially if you don't know the person. And plus, if you hear that sound, po, 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 the only thing I can say is, if you're a child, run. Go to the nearest priest, monk, or other, so you could survive her attack. If not, I don't know what would happen. Well, that's the only thing I could say. Even though this yokai won't affect me because, one, I'm literally older than it is, I think. But this tale does tell a lot of stories. Unfortunately, we don't know very much about the lore about her. Well, I know about the lore, but where she came from, that we don't know. I've been researching about this creature, Minokai spirit, for years, but there's no backstory for her at all. She's just an entity, a yokai, that only hunts children. So I am very curious about her lore. More. I might have to research more or find a good video about this creature. Yokai. Man, I get them so confused. Yokai, spirit. Sheesh. But I do know one thing. Even though she is very much capable of hunting on her own, but there's plenty of yokais for me to check out. And before you ask, no, do not make it. I already know. People want to say this. Indigo, do you have the hots for her? This yokai? No. Just a flat out nope. It's because the now, don't get me wrong. I like a tall woman because I am in real life. I'm 5'1" or 5'2". That's basically I'm short, but 8 feet is pretty tall. I could handle maybe a 6 feet tall woman, but this tall? No. Not only that, I don't know anything. I might have to get to know her and stuff, but still, it's not a bad idea, okay? Also, yes, I know that Rule 34 is still alive, and I know at least half of you guys been looking up yokai like this one, a tall woman, and you have the hots for it. And if you're lying, don't. I know what's really going on, so don't even think about lying to me. It is a dangerous creature, yokai, spirit, and all the way down. Even though, yes, I know that, oh, she's harmless. Yeah, because, one, she only targets young children, like 5 to 10 years old, 12, maybe. But she still know how to fuck you up if you don't mess with her. So yeah, don't even think about it. But I am curious about her. Who knows? Maybe if I go to Japan, I might go to the village that she mostly roams. Who knows? Well, I better get going. I got another video to do. And this, well, I will be reacting to a Halloween special. So until then, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay spooky.